Hi ladies and gents, Pond here with another video for Rise of Empires, Ice and Fire. Today it's a Wednesday, it's research day, and in this video I want to show you the quickest way that you can unlock the extra defensive queue, the defensive legion in Master City Defense. So we are in my third account, Maverick Pond, today, and you can see that I've been working on Master City Defense in Mav. Haven't even done Footman or Archer T9 yet, so I was just specifically doing this research for this video. I have already unlocked the defensive queue in my main account, but with that I was kind of methodically completing all of the research as I went through, and on that video obviously I couldn't kind of show you how to do it as quickly as possible if that's what you want to do. So on this video I'm just going to show you quickly the sequence of research that you need to do in Master City Defense. So you can see at the top here, wall fortification needs to be maxed, so that's 20 out of 20 segments. Strike team and wall repair, both 20 segments, and also then quick reinforcement also needs to be maxed. That's 20 segments of research there too. But then after that you can skip some researches. So this whole section here with footman reinforcement might, footman reinforcement resistance, and then the archer and cavalry might and resistance for reinforcement, all of these segments, they only have to be, all of these researches only need 15 segments each. And then if we go down to quick reinforcement, same with this, only 15. And reinforcement might and reinforcement resistance, also just 15 segments. You do need to go up to 15 segments because that's what's required to complete Life Goes On. And then for actually Stand United, as you can see on the screen, you do need to have defending cav, defending armor, and defending shield all at level 20 to be able to unlock the research. So you'll need the previous three also max, and that is it. So you dead on 50% completion. So that's quite a few segments you can miss out from the research. There's 30 there, 35. It's 45 segments you can miss out without having to do it. So obviously that's quite a considerable amount of courage medals saved, for instance. And you can always go back and do those extra buffs when you have time to, basically. For Stand United, you're going to need, in addition to those three elements completed at segment 20, you're going to need 12,500 courage medals. You can see in Mav I've got over 100,000, 6.5 million gold, the 60 million marble, and 40 million iron. So we're just going to get that now. I hope I have enough iron. Oh yeah, I do have enough iron. And we will just research now rather than you having to watch me click through 13 days, 19 hours of speed ups. Otherwise, I think that's going to drive everyone mad. And there we go. Huge amount of points as well. 145 million points on the Daily Clash of Province. And then that's going to unlock the next couple of sections, which is counter-attack, which is the increased defensive queue unit might. And then you've got Sturdy Fortress, which increases the defensive queue unit resistance. And there's a couple of other research sections for the defensive queue as well. The Legion Enhancement for the increasing its HP, and Recruitment Expansion, which increases the max march of the defensive queue. The other thing is that you will then... Oh, it hasn't come up. Let's just quickly get my hourly rewards because there's only 1 minute left. There you go, 24 million on the hourly. So you might want to do this when it's the large amount required, the 15.3 million, and that's taking me well over 9th box for the day. So that's all done. And then back into research, and you'll see you have the Defensive Legion research, which you're going to need to complete. It takes about 3 weeks, and as you work through, it's going to, as I already showed on the previous video, so you're going to have to, this is the equivalent of doing your Legions class and then Legions 1, 2 and 3. So you'll have to do the research for all 3 of your heroes going in that Legion. So let's get that started. 1 day, 14 hours. Then you're going to get a section for increased march, max march of defensive queue, so just increasing the troop count by 10,500. There's going to be several sections of this, and then 3 different sections again, like you have in your usual legions for the archer loyalty increasing the resistance, and the assault increasing the might of the 3 different troop types. Then you've got another expansion for troop count. Then you get hero cooperation for the second hero. Nothing about recall in this one, because the defensive legion, the only purpose that it has is that it is the only functionality that it has is that it sits in your castle and helps you defend, hence the name defense. So it can't gather, it can't siege other castles, it can't take tiles, it literally just sits in your castle. You get another section of loyalty and assault for more resistance and might to the troops. Then you finally get hero command for the third hero, more recruitment expansion for more additional troop count, fortified shields, troop defense bonus, so I'm guessing that's siege defense, and inspire potential troop attack bonus again. So this is more that could be damage, or it's going to be might. And then recruitment expansion, one more for the road, and again it's to increase your troop count. Now you might have noticed that these first sections don't require courage medals, luckily. Even the first hero cooperation doesn't. But then when you get down to this section, you will then you will have medals required. Okay. To actually place your defensive legion, you have to come over. It's not in your legion list. You can see here I only have in my castle legions 4 legions still. What you have to do is go to fortress and then onto the garrison option, and you'll see down here at the bottom defensive queue, and you can see that the gear and then the settings are just flashing here, so you'll be able to place troops in there, whatever troops you want. I've only got T9 cav in this account, so I'll pop some in. Literally, you only, if you haven't done anything else, you only start with 1,000, and you'll need to unlock your 3 heroes, like I said, which is the same as previous legions, basically. And then you can select it to join defense. Oh, you can put gear on it as well, obviously, corresponding gear to whichever troop you have in there. So it's going to be another set of gold gear that you're going to need to accumulate. And then you can obviously move it up and down in your garrison, in your defensive line from wherever you want. Now, I think most people will usually have their class legion as their first line of defense, because that is going to be their strongest legion. And then a lot of people would have the defensive queue second, so that it's weakening the opponent again before they're then hitting your 3 remaining weaker active legions. That's, some people do have it as a first line of defense again, so they're weakening the opponent immediately. So you're either going to want to put the defensive queue either first or second in your line of defense once you've obviously completed the research. You don't want to have it in there. Well, you can just obviously put it on the second and then just remove it from, so it won't defend at this point, because 3,000 T9 are not going to do much against anyone. And then once you finish the research, then you can obviously select it to join defense, and you can get it on the go. So there we go, guys. That is everything about how to, the easiest way and the quickest way to unlock the defensive queue in your accounts. I hope you've liked the video. If you have, why not click on that like? And if this is the first video that you're watching from the channel, or if you just haven't already, why not click on that subscribe and ring the bell so you can get notifications whenever I'm dropping videos on the channel, which is every single day. And if you could please share my channel in your Alliance chat, Province chat, and free line, WhatsApp, Discord, and Viber, whatever you use to communicate with your fellow players in the game, that would be absolutely brilliant. That's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon.